guys, welcome back to my channel on Cloud Miling. If you're new here, I really hope that you will stick around and consider subscribing. And if you ain't new to this but you're true to this, thank you so much for tuning in for another video. In today's video, I'm just going to be doing a simple eyeshadow tutorial, and I think it's really kind of cool because I just discovered this look, so to speak, not too long ago, and I've had this palette for almost 2 years now, and I think it's really weird. But I'm gonna show y'all as I do it, because the fact that it comes out like this on me, it blows my mind. Because what it looks like in the palette is totally different than what it looks like on my eyes. And if it doesn't do this in this video, I'm gonna be like pissed, because it does it every single time. And I was like, I gotta show y'all like what it's doing. And then like, I think it's a really dope look, like for an everyday type thing, or like soft glam, I don't know. But let's jump right into the video. All right, you guys, so let's jump right in. All right, so I'm using the Nubian by Juvia's palette. It is very, very dirty because I use this every single day. Not necessarily on my eyeshadow, because I use different eyeshadow palettes sometimes, but I have been reaching for this more lately. But I use the darkest color in here to set my eyebrows, so I use it every single day. So it's dirty, 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 dirty as a mug. But like I said, I've had it for almost 2 years now, so I feel like if it was still clean, then we would have a problem, because that means I wasn't using it. And you know, I don't have the best organization system going right now. I got 2 kids, a husband, all that. I just kind of get it in where I get it in. So forgive the dirtiness of my palette, but I have been using it for almost 2 years now. So this is what it looks like on the inside, so you can kind of tell which ones I gravitate to the most. So in today's video, I'm going to be mainly focusing on this color right here, but when you see it on my face, it's not going to look like that. So let's just go ahead and stop wasting time. So let's see, I'm going to take this brush right here, which was a part of my brush set that I got. It's a Sonia Kashuk or Kashuk, I don't know, brush collection. And I use many different types of brushes for like my crease. I don't know why, I just feel like a lot of different brushes can get it done, and I have yet to find where I'm like, oh, I gotta use this one and not the rest of them. So, but this is the one I gravitate towards. Sometimes I don't use this one. Like I feel like I was using a different one for a very long time, something that was more not as dense as this one, and it was more fluffy. So but I recently started using this one again. I don't know what made me do it, but that's what I do. So what I do is I take this color here. As you can see, it's almost empty because I use it like in all my looks. I take this color here, I dip my brush in it, and I feel like this palette doesn't have the best color payoff, so I have to really swirl it around in there to really get the pigmentation that I want. And as you guys can see, I have already completed the rest of my face with makeup. And you know, if you know, you know, I don't do my eyes last ever, but for the sake of this video, I didn't want to, you know, I went ahead and did all of my makeup before I film this part. But yeah, so I use this color, same color that I just showed you, in my crease. I feel like it's a good transition color for me, and I just realized this because I was trying to like imitate some of the tutorials that I have been watching, and most people use kind of like an orangey or a yellow, which I will show y'all what I was using first, and then I'll put this like on top of it. But I feel like there's such a waste of product, so I just use this one, because once I use this one, you can't really see the other one anyway. But it's a good transition color, and again, this is not a super dramatic look, so I feel like this works. In the case that I were doing a more dramatic look, I would use a darker brown like in my outer corners here, but I'm not doing that today. So there's that. Again, I use this brush. So now that I've done that, I will take this brush, which as you probably can tell is a part of that same collection. I thought the handles were so cute. I love them. But I use this brush on my lid. And so what I'm going to do, actually, let's see. I'm going to take this color here. That's what I'm going to use on my lid. So I'm going to dip my brush. I use both sides, so I'm gonna go ahead and dip both sides. And I know what y'all thinking. That looks really like white and really like, just wait. So I'm gonna take it onto my lid. And I'm sorry I'm looking away. My mirror is over here. And I'm literally just applying that to my lid, all over my lid. And I feel like this is one of the most basic looks. Not basic in a bad way, but this is one of the most basic looks I have, because I literally am only using 2 colors in the palette. And usually I'll use like at least 3 or 4. Because if you watch my eyeshadow tutorial, then I think I used maybe 3 or 4. I can't remember, but yeah, my ice maker is going ham. And funny story, my ice maker don't even work, because when I moved in here, we didn't have like the tray that catches the ice. So like it doesn't make ice without the tray, but because we've been trying to eat a little healthier and do like smoothies and stuff, sometimes like to replace meals we have a lot of frozen food, so it's like imitating, like this is the ice maker, it's like blocking the ice maker like this. So I think it's like tricking the ice maker to think that it has the tray to catch it, and it doesn't, so it's making ice. But anyway, back to this brush, going back in with my transition color, just to create some blur, because I don't want it to just be like a huge difference between, you know, the transition and the lid color. And I honestly would prefer, you know, the transition color to be like a little bit on top of the lid color, like to soften it up a little bit. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this brush, which I usually use a brush kind of like this to do that crease for my transition color, but this is the brush that I use to like blend everything together. And you gotta blend. I feel like you could put any colors together in an eyeshadow look, like any colors at all you could put together, and as long as you blend properly, then you have nothing to worry about. Literally nothing to worry about. Like I could put on blue and orange and green and yellow, and if I blend it well enough, it's gonna look like a look, honey, a look. Okay, then now that that's blended, I still have like powder under my eye. Then I'm gonna take this mascara base. I need some more mascara, y'all. What kind of mascara do y'all use? Like, what is y'all's holy grail? Like, I don't want y'all what I just use sometimes. It's the only thing they had at the stove. I want your holy grail. What is your holy grail? And for those of you that aren't familiar with the terminology, like what is your, I need this foundation, like your, if I don't have, not foundation, mascara, like if I don't have no other mascara, this is the mascara that I have to have. Like it make your eyelashes pop, honey, and do everything for you. That's what I need to know. So comment down below and let me know what your favorite mascara is, because y'all, I cannot get into these lashes. Like, I cannot. And my little 15-year-old sister can put her lashes on quick. She came over here last week for Mother's Day and put my eyelashes on in like a second. And I was like, girl, First of all, you're supposed to be teaching me how to do it myself. But she just popped them joints on my eyes like nothing. And I was just like, what? Like, how do I do it? But, you know, I don't know. I need to learn. But until then, I'm just going to be mascara-ing it out. Or, you know, I don't really do my own lashes. Like, I'll go and get somebody to do my lashes. Like, that's a service I'll pay for, you know. But, yeah, like, let me know what your favorite mascara is, because I can't get into the lashes just yet. But, let's see. That is the look. And as you can see, it doesn't look as pale as it does in the thing. So I'm gonna hold it up so you can kind of see like what it looks like. This is the color I use for those that don't know. What it looks like versus what it's looking like on my eyelid. I feel like it looks way more pink on my eyelid than, you know, I thought it would when I first. Now I know it does this because I've had the palette for a while, but this is not like one of the colors I tend to gravitate towards because it's so light in the palette and I sometimes forget like how it looks. But that is the look, child, and I like it. I think it's a really simple look. Like, I'm a pink eye type of girl, you know. Sometimes I might do devil in purples, but like all them other colors is not me. I'm a pink eye type of person. You guys, so that is the look. You're probably wondering why I scooted back so far, because I'm so far from the camera. But I scooted back so you can see my t-shirt. It says I am enough. It's hot pink and white. I got this from my line sister Kirsten. She has started this I am enough women's empowerment movement, and I think that it is amazing. I think it is a wonderful idea. So many times women walk around, men walk around, anybody walks around thinking that they're not enough, and they might not necessarily think those exact words like I'm not enough, but people are constantly thinking of how they can improve themselves and do better. And there's nothing wrong with self-improvement and wanting to do better, but I feel like there's a certain extent into which you do that, or that you think that. And what I'm talking about is how people will walk around thinking, man, if my hair was longer, or if I had my nails done, or if I had this and that. And I feel like this is a wonderful movement, especially in light of everything that's going on, because people can't get out and do their grooming things that they usually do to help them feel better. Like, unless you have a stylist like myself, Candis, who, you know, has been still taking care of me since throughout all of this. But most people can't go and get their hair done, get their nails done, their toes done, things that they do to pick themselves up and make themselves feel better, just because everything is closed down. And I just feel like this is a great time to self-reflect and realize, like, hair or nails are not, like, I'm still me, I'm still enough, I'm still good looking, you know. And, you know, whether you're doing it for the validation from yourself or from a man or from other women, because other women, I feel like, tear women down just as bad, if not worse, than men do. But that's neither here nor there. That's a story for another video. But like, you're enough, whether or not you got your little nubby nails or not, whether or not you rocking your natural fro and you haven't worn your natural hair in years because you're always wearing weave and stuff. Like, you are enough how you are. And I just thought that it was such a wonderful thing that Kirsten did this, because first of all, the shirt is dope. Like, look at it. Like, who you know got a shirt that look like this? Kirsten. So if you really like my shirts, make sure you go check her out on Instagram, Facebook, all of that. It is I Am Enough Women Empowerment. So you can find her on Instagram and you can find her on Facebook, I Am Enough. And she's selling these shirts. I think they are very reasonable price. They are very good material. Her packaging is super cute. I wish I had the the bag here with me so you can see it, but I think that it's a wonderful cause, and I think that it's worth the buy. I can't remember the price off the top of my head, but I bought one for myself and for Trevor, and she has many different colors. She got the pink, she got the white, she got the black, she got the slime lime, she got all of it. So make sure you go check her out. And I definitely think, even if you don't, you know, strongly believe in the movement or whatever, just support Black business, as always, as you should have been doing, supporting Black business. Now is definitely the time to do so. Like, people are trying to get from up under the thumb and foot of other people. Like, just support and be supportive. In fact, I'm gonna do a whole video about supporting Black business, possibly in the next week or two, because y'all, we just gotta do better with support. You gotta figure out how to support people, what's supporting them, and offer their support, because everybody needs support. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Back to the shirt. The shirt is dope. The shirt is dope and I love it. And if you want one, just head on over to Facebook or head on over to Instagram. I am enough. Click the link, go to the website, purchase your shirt. It didn't take long for it to get here. It's not super expensive, and it's for a good cause and for a good purpose. Y'all already buy graphic tees and all that mean nothing. So go buy one that means something, if not to you, to somebody else. But that's all I have to say about the shirt. Again, if you're wondering who did my hair, my lovely braids, it's none other than Candis, because can't nobody touch my hair or my nails but Candis, period. Candis be working miracles, listen. Candis be working miracles, okay? Okay. And I don't know why, but she is a gift from above. Because y'all, look, I got a little story. I went the other day to get a fill in, and last week I broke my big toe nail, the big toe nail. Like, I hit it against something, whole nail cracked in half. I was sick, y'all. So I was like, it's gotta heal. I'm not really worried about it. I ain't going nowhere. I don't really care who see my feet anyway. But I went in, spur of the moment. I just had an appointment for a fill-in. I was like, Candis, can you do my toes? Not a pedicure, just polishing, because they look like Who Shot John, and I cannot do that. I cannot be looking like Who Shot John, okay? Okay. So I went in, I was like, Candis, can we do anything? And look, Candis like, yeah, we can do whatever. We can do whatever we need to do. We're gonna figure this out. Even if we gotta sit here, we're gonna figure it out. Now, that's one thing I love about Candis. I can go in and tell her what I want or what I need, and we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out until I'm satisfied when I leave. And most nail techs don't care. They'll just do whatever they want, or just do whatever you want, even if it's ugly, you know, and you just, or just be like, nah, it ain't nothing I can do. And I can't do that. I can't do that. And so I really appreciate Candis. She's a great nail tech, a great hairstylist. Like, the last braids I had for 2 months. 2 months. And the braids still look good. If it wasn't for all my new growth, I probably could still have those braids. But, you know, I went in and she did them again. It doesn't take her long to do them, and I feel like they look good. She's not gonna let you leave looking any type of way. She's gonna put the braids in, lay them edges, do whatever. And then she don't just do braids. She do wigs, she make wigs, put them in, and everything else you need from a hairstylist. So if you're in the Memphis area, definitely check her out on Instagram and Facebook, Candis D Artistry. So on Instagram it's at Candis Candis D.artistry, and there you go. You at her page, and you can see some of the work she does. She got gel, she got color acrylic, she got everything else. You know, I just know that because I get gel and color acrylic. But she does all type of designs. Like, she works really hard, and I really appreciate her. And then in the meantime, she tell me how I need to take care of my hair. Like, she was braiding my hair last time. She's like, Corri, you really need to deep condition your hair. And I was like, you know, I won't be doing my own hair, Candis. you know, I can't be doing it. But I did it, and this time she was like, girl, I can tell the difference. And I was like, girl, because I listened to what you told me, because you care about my hair. So I think it's really important to have someone that is working on your hair and your nails, that cares about your hair and cares about your nails. But I'm going on a tangent. So all the things I just said was to say, number one, go buy this shirt, and number two, hit up Candis if you're in the Memphis area. But if you made it to the end of the video, you a real one. I really, really, really appreciate you. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to comment down below and let me know what your favorite mascara is. What is your favorite mascara? I need to know the brand, what it's called, where I can find it at, and how much it costs. It really don't matter, but just give me as much information as you can, because I need to try some stuff out until I figure out this eyelash thing for real. But if you're new here again, I really, really, really hope you enjoyed what you saw, and I really, really, really hope you would consider subscribing to On Cloud Island. And if you ain't new to this, but you truly this, thank you again for tuning in for another video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.